Okay, welcome to the Windshield survey of Estacada, Oregon. This survey will be exploring the physical environment of Estacada, health and social services offered, the economy or economics, transportation, safety, communication, education, and recreation within the community. So Estacada, Oregon is a small rural community in Clackamas County with an estimated population of 5,421 people. The town is bordered by the Clackamas River to the north and is intersected by Highway 224, which is the road we are currently on. The primary areas assessed in this survey include Southeast Main Street, Northeast 6th Avenue, and Southeast Eagle Creek Road. So here you will see Cascadia Ridge, which is one of the newer housing developments. We're going to kind of go through the different housing types in Estacada first. So housing in Estacada consists mainly of some older single-family homes built from wood and brick, some dating back to the mid-20th century. Newer housing developments exist on the outskirts featuring more modern townhouses and apartments. The community is expanding. We've had actually a lot of growth within the last 5 years, I would say, with many new housing projects in development currently, including apartments. While most homes are well maintained, some do require repairs, and a few vacant houses were observed throughout this video. So you will see some for sale signs throughout some of these neighborhoods, and that just indicates that we do have a pretty active housing market. We do have a lot of people from Portland coming out to Estacada and just trying to get out of like the bigger city areas. So the median home price in Estacada as of January 2025 is approximately $500,000 with a median household income of $82,000, close to $83,000. The community does maintain a rural small town aesthetic. As you can see, a lot of these are like on the outskirts of town where there's more like the rural houses, more like farm type properties where you'll see horses, different types of farm animals. So the community, like I said, does maintain a rural small town aesthetic with farming equipment. You'll see in some of the yards, home gardens. This is a Christmas tree farm. We do have a lot of those out here. You'll see home gardens, outdoor decor. Just kind of reflects a very small town feel, close-knit feeling. And yeah, so yeah, this is the more rural area, like I said, and then these are some of the, getting into some of the nicer houses, newer houses. Here we are coming into some more housing developments. These just happen to be just a little bit older than some of the ones that are currently going in or have been put in within the past 5 years, I would say. Still a nice area, but yeah, this just kind of shows the difference between some of the like really new housing developments and some that are just different stages of when they were built. So then we will move on to some of the more lower income areas after this. Okay, so here we will be getting into the more dated houses. As you get like more in town Estacada, that is where the more older houses are. As like the newer developments, I've noticed definitely seem to be more on the outskirts of town. So yeah, as we're driving through Estacada, you're definitely going to see some very old houses, vacant houses, honestly some condemned houses. I saw a few of those. So yeah, this just kind of shows you that area. are the income-based apartments. As you can tell, Estacada, like the median home is $500,000, which does not make it super easy for people to afford home ownership. So these are some apartments that have been here for a while, but we do have more apartments going up in town currently to get it more income friendly in Estacada. Okay, next we will drive through the mobile home park in Estacada, which just also allows more housing options for lower income. And then we will drive over to the apartments that were just put in, as well as some that are currently getting put in, which are also income-based housing. So that just kind of opens up more housing to people that can't necessarily afford to buy a $500,000 home. Okay, these are the new apartments that just went in that are income-based, and then here is a set of them being put up that will also be income-based housing, and I think they're actually really nice apartments, so I'm excited to have that be a part of our community. And then across the street you'll see more housing development. Okay, so here we have the Health and Social Services of Estacada. This is Orchid Health. It's a primary care clinic that is located right in the parking lot of the high school in Estacada. This is a great option for like elderly that can't get out of town to seek care. And then we have the Estacada Eye Clinic and the chiropractor. Okay, so here we have physical therapy. We have Adventist Health Primary Care. It used to be an urgent care, but is now just primary care. So if you're needing urgent care, you have to go to Sandy, or you have to go to Gresham or Oregon City. Okay, so here we are going to go by the one pharmacy in Estacada, which is called High School Pharmacy. There are no other pharmacies in town, so if you need prescriptions elsewhere, there's a Walgreens in Sandy, which is 15 minutes away. And then this is Estacada Dental, which is the one dentist office we have in Estacada. Okay, so here is the Pregnancy Resource Center, which is great for anybody needing like a primary care or getting set up with OB services. And then this is a senior care center called Whispering Pines Senior Village. And then here is the Adult and Teen Challenge, which is for like substance abuse issues, that sort of thing. Next, you will see where the acupuncture is, which is this building right here. Okay, for a quick recap, Estacada's health and social services include primary care, Orchid Health, Estacada Direct Primary Care, Adventist Health, and Direct Medical Group. Dental services include Estacada's Dental, and then alternative health services include Greater Health Clinic, which is an acupuncturist, proactive physical therapy, and then physical therapy. Social services available in the community include Estacada Food Bank, Estacada Community Center, Department of Human Services, clothing drives, Pregnancy Resource Center, and Teen Challenge. And the Estacada Food Bank and the clothing drive are actually within the Estacada Middle School, and then people are free to just drop off things whenever, which kind of just helps support the local families that need it. So there is a significant gap in mental health and specialty care services within Estacada, which ultimately means that many residents are traveling outside of Estacada for these needs. And then there is the Harvest Market as well, which is a local grocery store you'll see throughout the video that does offer nutritious food options. Many are local, but that also results in higher prices that do impact affordability for people. So a lot of people are traveling outside of the city to get their groceries. So yeah, there are also cultural factors, including conservative values that influence attitudes towards seeking medical and mental health services. So there is definitely a gap in education that needs to be had with these people. Okay, so now we are going to get into the economic overview of Estacada. Estacada's economy is based on small businesses, agriculture, and tourism related to outdoor recreation. The major employers include Estacada School District, local retail stores, banks, city employees, salons, internet service providers, Christmas tree farms, small manufacturing firms, as well as utility services. Many residents commute to Portland or Oregon City, which I do as well. I commute to Oregon City for employment. The local economy benefits from artisanal crafts, farming, forestry related services, as well as new housing developments that provide jobs in construction and real estate. Tourism also plays a key role, with visitors drawn to the outdoor recreation. Activities such as fishing, hiking, and camping are big in Estacada. Seasonal employment in agriculture and on the Christmas tree farms are big influences in the Estacada economy. The rise of remote work has also allowed more residents to remain in Estacada while maintaining professional careers. However, due to the rising cost of living, this affects the affordability for the lower income households. Okay, and then this is the downtown area of Estacada, where a lot of our smaller businesses reside. There's a little candy shop, a dance studio, there's little stores, a winery, there's Dollar General, there's some breweries, kind of home to all the cute little restaurants. And then down here you'll see some food trucks. And yeah, there's a lot of wall art and murals in Estacada, which kind of gives it like that cute little town vibe. And then as you see, and we turn the corner, there will be a little canoe rental area where people can rent canoes for the river, or there's a lake or a reservoir down the road as well. And then there's the youth hub for kids to go hang out at. And then this is a little veteran memorial area, and then the post office, which helps with communication. So there's a local post office. And then here you'll see the harvest market, which is also a small business owned locally. All the meats and produce are sourced locally as well, which does make it a little bit more expensive. Okay, and this is Reliance Connects, which is our local internet provider. And then these are just some more small businesses. So when it comes to the transportation and safety in Estacada, you'll notice there are a lot of personal vehicles being used, as that is the primary mode of transportation. TriMet bus routes do come through Estacada, but they do provide only limited public transportation. The roads are generally well maintained, though there are some rural roads that show wear and tear. Estacada's infrastructure is struggling currently to accommodate the growing population, which is leading to increased traffic congestion, especially in the mornings and in the evenings, which has given us an increase in accidents on the highway, especially Highway 224. And then congestion during peak hours have also become more common on the highway leading out of Estacada. And there is only one main highway coming into Estacada, so that does kind of make it hard for people who are traveling to work in the mornings. Here you'll see Estacada's fire station, as their fire services are managed by Estacada Rural Fire District. Law enforcement is provided by Clackamas County, as Estacada also does not have its own police department. Emergency response times are reasonable within Estacada, but light flight services are used in critical situations to get patients to higher levels of care quickly. Sanitation services include regular waste collection by Waste Management and a local water treatment plant provided by the City of Estacada. Community safety efforts include Facebook community watch groups and neighborhood security apps. Some of the public health initiatives within Estacada include vaccination clinics, free dental care programs through local schools, and then community health education provided by local clinics. This is the Estacada City Hall, and then here is one of our TriMet buses at one of the bus stops within our town. Now we will talk education of Estacada. The Estacada School District serves the community and includes Clackamas River Elementary, which is shown here. And this is Clackamas River as well. And then it also has the Estacada Junior High, which will be pictured next. And then we have River Mill Elementary School, and then Estacada High School. So there's 2 elementary schools, 1 middle school, 1 high school, which they really need to update their school system or schools to accommodate the growing population. Local preschools support early childhood education, while the Estacada Library also provides educational resources, internet access, community programs for all age groups. Here is the Estacada High School we are driving by right now. Nearby colleges such as Clackamas Community College and Mount Hood Community College offer workforce development programs. Trade schools also provide vocational training for local employment opportunities. And there are a lot of trade programs around the Estacada area. And then this is River Mill Elementary School. And here is the Estacada Library. It is a really big library. It's an awesome library, a great resource to the community. Recreation for Estacada includes a lot of outdoorsy things. There's parks and outdoor spaces. There's Milo MacIver State Park, which is great for hiking, fishing, disc golf. Timber Park, which is great for sports, picnic areas, river access. There's a community center that hosts fitness classes, social gatherings, and youth adult sports leagues. And then cultural and recreational events include outdoor festivals and community activities that promote engagement and well-being. Overall, Estacada, Oregon is a growing rural community with a strong sense of identity, a developing economy, and expanding housing. While the town has many strengths, including community engagement and access to outdoor recreation, challenges such as limited healthcare services, transportation infrastructure, and economic disparities remain. This Windshield survey provides an overview of the strengths and challenges within the community of Estacada and also highlights areas for potential development and improvement. I hope you enjoyed.